Alrighty, 6:30 p.m. on this Sunday evening, July 13th, 2025. Yeah, we still have these ridiculous looking skies kicking off out here. And we'll just go ahead and spin around here for a moment. And we have X right here. Okay. And of course, we got some more of these back here. Alright. Yeah, I could wander around front and probably get a much better viewing of all of this. Yeah, here we go. Look at this right here now. Yeah, if we can even focus. And, well, if we go ahead and look right here, let's go ahead and go for some of the obvious, if you will. Can we see this right back in here? Huh? Can we see this rectangular shape? Yeah, I've been trying to show you guys this through quite a few of my videos now. Alright? But you know what? Still, why is nobody commenting on my content that really pertains to the content at hand? You know? I'm stumped, stupefied as to why nobody really wants to comment on what I show and what I explain. Come on, people, you can do much better. I know you can, right? And we've got us a double set of rings here, okay? You know, this kind of content, once again, man, I should have, you know, a couple thousand subscribers and you know, hundreds of thousands of views. Way back in the day when I was doing TikTok videos, man, you would not believe how many views I would get per video, per 1 minute video, and how many comments would roll in. Man, I was just non-stop busy replying to so many awesome comments from all around the world, you know? And once again, you know, while on TikTok, and I don't mind bringing this out once again, as an explanation, that I even had a female Israeli soldier asking me about her vaccinations because she did not know. They never told her why she was vaccinated, what she was vaccinated for. And here, this guy here, you know, yeah, had to explain. Yeah. And that's just one small example of how, you know, it was for me over on that platform in comparison to this one. You know, I don't even know how many subscribers. It was unbelievable. You know, awesome experience. And of course, you know, well, once this pathetic government started in whining about TikTok and all that, and you can't believe anything that they have to say about TikTok. I don't believe anything that they had to say about, oh well, it's a spy app and all this. Okay, and that's why you want to take it over, right? You know, I mean, that's about like, oh, none of this is actually occurring over Michigan, and has not been in all the time that I've been recording, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, people, you should actually be grateful for what you've seen on my channel and within my content. Look, see? Can you see this? This is the double set of colors here, someplace. Of course, you know, because of all this stuff here, right? Yeah. And then down here, we really got this coming on now. Let's go ahead and try to dim out some more of this blasted glare so we could see this just that much better. Right? Let's kind of go like this maybe. Yeah. Well, that's showing up pretty good without even having to. Yeah. Nice little double colorations here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to capture that. But of course, you know, you only capture this kind of stuff when this is occurring that, you know, once again, oh, it's just a figment of our imagination because this was supposedly banned 25 years ago. Yeah, look at this. Come on, seriously. No, we can't show Morgan's content. Oh, he's got an unfriendly channel. And of course, you know, we gotta throw our narratives against his narratives because he doesn't know anything. Right? Yeah. Go ahead. No, and people, you know, you can go ahead and say whatever you want. You know, post whatever comments you want. It doesn't upset me whatsoever what anybody has to think about me personally. Once again, you know, yeah, this is a documented journey of my or journal of my journey throughout this thing called life. But are we to focus on me or the content that I provide and the messages through the explanations? And I provide proof time and time again, proving everything that I can and exposing as much as I can. Yeah, that's why nobody likes me, because, you know, especially, you know, if you get on my bad side and I really feel that I need to expose regardless of emotions or feelings that, you know, because when I'm adamant about something, passionate, I can become overzealous, and you know, there's points in time to where I just don't care. Why? Because you ought to be damn grateful that I'm sharing this stuff. because, well, it's made one hell of a difference in my life. And, if what I share doesn't affect your life, well, you might want to think twice. Or maybe more. Yeah, maybe we can just go ahead and, I don't know, I don't like it like this. I think we've seen enough. This is a nice, really nice stripe right here of coloration. I'm getting it. There we go, all the way zoomed in. Because remember, I'm exposing what supposedly isn't real. Oh, and I've got so much more to expose. Yeah. Too bad these have to be so far apart. Once again, maybe we can get just a little bit of this together. I don't know. Oh, let's try to. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think that's good. I don't know. This might come on just that much more. Notice how this is all once again moving. Basically, well, yeah, kind of to the northeast, slowly but steadily. Yeah, we can see there was once a streamer. Yeah, we could see possibly that in there. Yeah, I like it better dimmed. Oh yeah, look at these waves now, huh? Oh yeah, doing the pushing, doing the push. Yeah, it's stirring up those electrons. Mm-hmm. And actually, I'm very, very proud to be able to bring this stuff to the table. Yeah, well, anyways, yeah, so I guess we're just kind of doubling down. Doubling down on the sights and the talks, right? Yeah, and once again, why don't I care about a lot? Possibly. Because I'm not given any reasons to care about too much of anything anymore. Why? Well, most people only care about what they can control. Yeah. Well, I care about my kids. I care about my pets. I care about my employees. I care about, uh-huh, right, right. Sure you do. No, you care about the ability to control. And you think that that is somehow love. Yeah. How often does the government like to express their love because they are always talking about, oh, we gotta help people, especially after disastrous events, because we care. Yeah. Actually, I think that I do show how much I care because of my warnings to predictions, and yeah, I don't really control my feathered and furry friends. Sometimes I control some situations so they don't get out of control, but otherwise, they come and go freely. I feed them because I care without the aspects of control. And of course, nobody wants to hear me go on and on, especially when I'm showing sites such as these. But hey, it's all part of how I rock and roll. Wow, this is just, what's crazy is this one here is so much more colorful than down here. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Maybe, yeah, it's kind of crazy how this almost looks like a Z formation. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll come back, maybe not. Does it really matter? Do you care?